Hey everyone, Tin Man here in the top 4 of the ETS up against Moosh, who's on a Time, Justice, Primal, mid-range kind of deck. Like a Huru Flyers, but splashing Time. This hand is not the best. Since we're going first, I really do want to get an early drop, so we can do better than this. So let's redraw. We do have a power, but I'm afraid if we just draw another power or two, this hand actually gets real bad real fast. I'm going to hold off on Diplo Seal for as long as I can to, you know, at least until next turn to see what kind of influence I need, whether it's another Fire or Shadow. If I just draw like a Fire Sigil, then I know I need to get a Shadow and vice versa, you know. So just plays a tap land. His deck doesn't have a whole lot of early interaction. Really just an Awakened Student is one of the first plays you could make. Or Kothon as well. So ideally we would have a Gunslinger here so that we could then answer that. Let's just hit him with this and then play Diplo Seal for a Fire. And now that opens the possibility if I draw another Diplo Seal, I can actually get, you know, I can utilize both of them properly. I didn't want to wait till turn 3 because then if I draw a second Seal, then that's really bad. He has a Seal. He has an Awakened Student. Looks like we'll just have to... Well, I could try to answer that with the Rapid Shot. I think what I'm going to do is just a space here. I think I'll just take it and respect the fact that I could have a Rapid Shot. Because he knows my deck list, obviously. And then I can get, you know, get in that extra 2 points because he's not going to block, and then I can play the Champion of Chaos. If he does block, though, I might just sack the dude and play the Champion of Chaos. He does not. So we've correctly identified that he is a cautious enough player to not get hit by something like that. So I guess worst case scenario here is a Huru Pacifier, since obviously that would prevent my Hideout Pistol from working. But we just drew another Hideout Pistol, so feels pretty good, man. Let's hit the Seraph, I suppose. Yeah, let's just hit Seraph. No, I guess I can hit Awakened Student. It's probably better to hit because that'll grow. I think I'm just gonna ace base. He'll get a profitable block here, but I get a War Cry off and I push 2 more damage. Do 9. Nah, we'll just attack with one guy. I think this is fine. I thought about doing it for damage, but it doesn't actually make sense here. If I draw another power than it does, then I can quick draw or Rapid Shot plus Hideout Pistol. Oh my god, just so many Hideout Pistols. Hideout Pistol is like the best possible card in these kind of matchups. Like bar none. What's he got here? An Equivocate. So he's... Okay. Does it take last known information? I think it does. Somehow it's a... Oh, it's not a Gunslinger. It's almost a Gunslinger, though. It does take the last known information. That's nice. Now if I draw any power, I can cast Bandit Queen and a space. Or we can now just Rapid Shot and kill him. Assuming he's got nothing, right? He just has Finest Hour. Yeah, this is fatal then. So we Rapid Shot this guy. Hits him for 6. He goes down to 2. And then it's game over. Who needs more than 3 power? Not this deck. Alright, so win game 1. Game 2 is going to be same, like no sideboards. So we should just be able to queue it right back up. For game 2. I'll kind of look ahead a little bit to the sideboarding. You know, he's probably going to be bringing in Permafrost at some point. Stand Togethers. Well, no, Stand Together is not even that great. Just really Permafrost. Maybe a Vanquish. Just confirm that there's no sideboard, just since he wasn't ready right away. Okay, so we did win the die roll. Nice. Always feels good. Common Cause does hit Gunslingers, so I do have, you know, Unwarning, Recon Outlaw, and a Hideout Pistol. Looks like a pretty solid keep. Do need more power. But really not. I can play most of this hand without it. Alright, so fire Oni Ronin. Always be dying with honor. Hopefully we just find like a Shadow Influence so we can play the Instigator, but otherwise we can cast these other 3 spells, which are pretty solid. Let's just get the Warcry going. Opponent has a just their slow start. No 1-drop, which is, you know, exactly where we want our opponents to be. Or no 2-drop rather, because they were obviously short on you know, had just depleted power, and then we just go wide as hell, and hopefully we can just lock this one up right away. No hailstorm or anything to play around, so feels pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I can't kill him this turn, but we can get him pretty low. Anything he plays, I can Hideout Pistol to kill it, and then A-Space. That'll deal 3. Puts him down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to A-Space here and just let it go. I'm not going to play a Rapid Shot to potentially get hit with an Equivocate. And if we draw a power, Bandit Queen does it. Okay. That's the power of an aggro deck that goes first. Who would have thought? Let's take a look at our sideboard here. So, what are we doing against him? So he's probably bringing in Permafrost, just more spot removal. I don't really want Sabotages. I think Statue Maiden's bad. I think Obliterate is a little too slow for what we are really interested in doing. He's got a lot of Aegis units. I probably want the Suffocates because it hits all of his early drops and Unseen Commandos. Annihilate hits a lot of his stuff, but not everything. It really just hits an Unseen Commando, so we can cut those. Probably cut some number of the Rapid Shots because he doesn't have too many huge blockers, like no Sandstorm Titans or anything. I kind of like this list. Let's run with this. So he's probably just bringing in spot removal, taking out some slower stuff like probably Stand Together is not very impactful. Accelerated Evolution. Accelerated Evolution isn't the worst because it does give his guys endurance, which kind of is annoying. But he really needs to be able to stick guys early, so that's no guarantee either. Overall, I think it's a pretty solid matchup for us. He just does not have enough early interaction. Although if we lose the die roll and we get a little bit of a slower start, we certainly, you know, could lose. Would you like to save? Yes. I'll start sideboard 2. Okay. We did win the die roll, so we've won all 3. Not complaining. This hand has some removal, has Rip Knives. Sure, I'll keep. Yeah, so I can play you know, a Fire Influence on turn 1, hold open a Torch. Or I guess it doesn't matter in the slightest. Let's grab a Shadow first. So I don't give away that I have a Torch. And then grab Fire with the second one. Just play Rip Knife, and then spot remove is with Suffocate, spot remove with Torch, play another Rip Knife. You know, just do all them good things. Yeah, let's just Suffocate it right away. Want to use the Suffocate since I can now Torch his 3-drop if he plays like a plays an Unseen Commando, we can just torch it on his end step and kind of get tempo in that regard. And we're getting Warcries going. If we draw another power, we've got plenty of things to do with that power. I do have to be afraid here if he has a... okay, he tapped out, so he does not have a Finest Hour, so we were able to resolve that torch. We missed our power, but we did hit a pretty good card to play. You know, it fills our curve properly. It's a big guy. And feels pretty good about this one. You could have some spot removal here, which I guess would be annoying. Sheltering Rider doesn't really hurt us. I think I'm just going to Hideout Pistol on the Oniron so I can attack in with everything. And if he wants to trade, he can trade with just the Oniron right across. I mean, he could trade with the Rip Knife because they're deadly. But otherwise, this guy's sitting at home. And I just want to be mana efficient here. Obviously, the Hideout Pistol is really good, but I don't have a Gunslinger out there to take advantage of it. And as soon as I draw a power... I'm gonna be, utilizing my attackers, so I won't have a very good chance to ever play that Hideout Pistol. I don't have a 1-drop Gunslinger in the deck, for instance. So it looks like he has a Vanquish in hand, which is why he made that trade and took the extra damage. So now he can Vanquish this Oni Ronin. But hopefully that means this Rip Knife is still gonna get through. And if we draw power, then we've got plenty of action to keep going. Oh, that guy's a little annoying. Ho, had it. Oh no. Equivocate. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, that's gonna just give me another 1-drop. Don't mind if I do. That's not a very good 1-drop though. That's like the worst possible 1-drop. But it does hit for 1 with Bandit Queen, so I'm gonna play it out. No reason not to. Seraph. Sure. I can just play a Hideout Pistol on it, and now it can actually attack for a bunch. Who needs to ever play these Bandit Queens or Highwaymans in your hand when you just have a 6/6 Dino bashing down? Warcry is a good mechanic. It's a very, very good mechanic. Somebody just started spectating me, and they're probably going to look at this 1-drop 6/6 and just be like, what is going on? And be like, well, you see. Now my opponent has a Vanquish, obviously, because otherwise he would equivocate this. So now a power kills him, because I play the Vicious Highwayman. I can just ambush this in at end of turn. So no reason to do it right now. He knows that he's probably dead to a charge unit, so... got me. Any old power will do it. Alright. Common Cause? Sure. I guess I grab Fire to get an Overwhelm on a Stone Scar, if I had it. So if I play Highwayman and ping him, I get through with the Stormlinks. Or actually, if I Bandit Queen and Ace Space, if he wants to take the Profitable Block, he just dies to Vicious Highwayman trigger. And if he wants to chump block, well then he's just dead to Vicious Highwayman next turn. So I'll play this one first. He can get the Profitable Block, but then he goes to 1, and then he just dies to the ping, let alone the attacks. Yeah. Or he could just chump block and just die to the attacks next turn, so... pretty good shape. And that's going to be it. So we're moving on to the finals of the ETS with a quick 3-0 sweep here in the semis. Feels good, man.